All right, peace and greetings, family. Queen here. So let's talk about this infinite wealth loophole. You have one time to get this right. You have one freaking time to get this right. I have been preaching and preaching and preaching and preaching and preaching about this when Bitcoin was under $1,000. Okay, so here we go. Again, you have one time to get this right, or you can muck it up for your children's children. It's totally up to you. The low-hanging fruit is here. All roads lead to Bitcoin. And let me explain to you exactly what I mean. All right, so check this out. Now, just a few days ago, new administration into the White House, the USA president, all that's changed, right? They have ushered in this doesn't matter about political parties. See, this is what poor people get wrong. Poor people, they think their opinion matters. It's not about your opinion. I don't care, red, blue, green, black. It doesn't matter. It does not matter your political affiliation. What should matter to you? The utmost. What should matter to you is what is the legacy that you are going to leave for your children's children. You have one time to get this shit right, okay? So here we go. Now, with that being said, on the horizon is a Bitcoin, standard Bitcoin reserve, right? That is, there's rumors circulating. This has been going on for a long talk. Or what have you, if you're in the Bitcoin community. See, if you're not plugged into the Bitcoin communities, you don't know any of this shit. You just simply wait for the news to give you information, but that's not it. I'm talking about grassroots, underground, cypherpunk type of information, all right? So we will see, well, the USA will see a standard Bitcoin reserve. What's going to happen after that is going to be absolutely, it's going to be unbelievable. Okay, and I'm pretty excited about this because, again, I've been preaching, holding Bitcoin when it was under $1,000, under $1,000. So here we are today. We're sitting at what, 103. We busted all-time highs a few days ago, over 108,000 per coin. Okay, and here we are right now at, call it 104,000. Okay, which is peanuts. You have to remember the addressable market cap for Bitcoin. The addressable market cap is $500 trillion. It's $500 trillion. That is the world's global money that's sitting in some type of investment trying to get a yield. Once the masses wake up to understand, to overstand that Bitcoin has the best CAGR, right? Over the last, since its inception. Since its inception, it's outperformed every asset since its inception. So now, let me let you listen to some folks that have a whole lot more money than me and are plugged in a whole lot better than I am. So this is the first thing I want to play for you. I want to play Larry Fink. And then I'm going to talk to you about the infinite wealth loophole. All right. This guy is at the World Economic Forum pushing Bitcoin. The same guy, just some years ago that was against Bitcoin, right? Because it wasn't in his best interest because he's a fiat lover. Obviously, he's made all his wealth from the fiat regime. And, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Bitcoin will make you capitulate. It will absolutely make you capitulate. So let's just take a look at this. Let me share this. Let's play this.
You're frightened of your...
Let me go back.
If you're frightened of your debasement of your currency, or you're frightened of your economic or political stability of your country, you can have an internationally based instrument called Bitcoin that will overcome those local fears. And so I'm a big believer in the utilization of that as an instrument. And so if that becomes true and you see that it is, it could be a proper hedge against maybe hope security or equities. The question is, could you see a 2 or 5% allocation? I was with a sovereign wealth fund during this week, and that was the conversation. Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, that, you know, it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 for Bitcoin.
Well, does it also?
I'm not promoting it, by the way. So that is not my promotion.
All right, so there you go. Capitulation at its finest. Everyone capitulates when it comes to Bitcoin. Eventually, you will capitulate. You won't have a choice. What I'm telling you right now is I'm saying, hey, get in ahead and front run all of these nations that are about to go on a Bitcoin standard. All of these states in the USA that are going, there's like 11 or 12 that are on the docket to pass legislation to go on a Bitcoin standard. All of these companies that are going on a Bitcoin standard. Listen, I can't preach this stuff enough. And let's go here. I want to share this video, and then I want to talk about how, let's share this video here. Let's go back here. And let's play this. Listen to this, and then I'm going to give you the play for you to do exactly what he's saying.
And the first nation to print money, the first nation to print their own currency to buy Bitcoin wins. Right? Tom, look what MicroStrategy did. We basically issue our own currency, our stock, and we buy Bitcoin. What happened? We went from $1 billion to $100 billion market cap is what happened. Is it inflation? It's only inflation if you print the currency to invest it, to make a bad investment. Right? If you print the currency to buy something that's appreciating faster than your inflation rate, it's actually accretion.
There it is, folks. There it is. Okay, so now how can you run this play yourself, right? Well, you're not a nation, you're not a state, you're not a you could be a corporation, but anyway, how can you run this play? Okay, if you're in the USA, you have a USA entity, or you're individual in the US, right? You can leverage the system to print your own money by leveraging your credit, either personal or your business credit, leveraging that, buying and then turning that into cash, and then buying the most pristine asset known to man, which is Bitcoin, and just sit on it. That's the play right there. That's a $1 million free play that I just gave you. Right there. Right there. Leveraging your personal credit, leveraging your business credit, turning it into cash, turning that into Bitcoin, holding the private keys in cold storage for your children's children, creating a legacy for yourself. That's a really, really simple play. Okay? Gave that to you absolutely for free. Now, the $5 million trade setup that I'm talking about, this is reserved only for my mentees. Only for my mentees, right? If you want to become a mentee, you want to see if you qualify, go to mentormequeen.com, mentormequeen.com, and see if you qualify, okay? But folks, listen to me. If you're hearing this, you're not involved in Bitcoin, you don't have any Bitcoin, you don't know what Bitcoin is, do yourself and your family a favor and go down the rabbit hole so that you don't have to, sit on the sidelines after this bull run and wonder, why you don't have as many zeros as you deserve and you should have in your bank account. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.